Hey guys, welcome back. Bodie 101 here, and we are back in Foolcraft picking up not much after we left off. What did I do? I think I worked on the fire essence. I keep taking the doors right there. So yeah, we got our fire essence completely filled up back here. I made a little mob grinder, but I forgot that in like vanilla worlds they don't work or in regular worlds they don't work that well because there's so many other places for mobs to spawn. I think I got one zombie in there that I stabbed, so there's also a jet plane flying over me right now, so you know, good morning, you know. Anyways, I don't know when you're watching this. It's morning for me. Here we go. Alright, so what I want to attempt to work on these episodes, and I've never dealt with it, so I'm sure everything is going to go swimmingly, is I want to attempt to Woot farm, which, by the way, this guy is chugging along nicely. This guy should be getting close to getting full. And I have this set up now to where the lava's just kind of pouring in there. These are the lava tanks that we have over here that we got from clearing out above the church. And this is powering the system, and then it's also doing this. I made the smart wrench because that lets you switch inputs and outputs on these things. So I have basically this going into one of these cells and then out of the cell into the system. It's back, see, it's right there. And into that. So now it's filling this guy up, but this guy's also keeping the system up. So we should be decent, but I'm afraid what these Woot farms are going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to look up at Woot. Alright, so not a lot in the mod, but there's a lot to the mod, and I'm hoping that we have the resources for it. So first and foremost, I watched one person do this one time like months ago, and if Bodie 101 is known for everything, it's for my sharp, unwavering memory. So alright, so we're going to try making this book. So we need a book and some sort of, I don't want to use a wither skeleton head. Let's look up, let's use a zombie one. Alright, so there is our Woot book. So let's take a little gander at this guy here. Oh yeah, ooh, flashy. Spawner grinder system. Okay, next. Welcome to use a manual for your new mob factory, the safe, easy, and clean way to murder your favorite mobs for their goodies. Never again will you have to mess around with spawning, killing, and cleaning up behind all these mobs. You can also expand your mob factory with handy upgrades. Okay. So sit back and relax as you pursue the handy manual to learn how to build, program, and safely operate your new factory. Oh, this feels like a real instruction manual. Okay, you will need 2 basic item types to start building the components of your factory: a yaw hammer and some dies. You use the hammer, some obsidian to hit it against, and a die. Oh, those type of dies, not like color dies, but and some materials to craft. You get the hammer, die, and obsidian back after each craft. Okay. Create one of each of the 7 dies, and they will serve you the lifetime of your factory. Okay, so let's stop there and let's kind of look at some of this stuff. Let's go back to Woot. So the beginning here is going to be kind of getting some of this stuff. So you can see we got casing die, connector die, plate die, shard die, skull die, mesh die, prism die. And whatever these things are. Okay, so to make one of these, we basically just have to do this, alright? And you can kind of see it's pretty much the same thing each time, just with a different item in the middle. And then what we use these for, let's say we want to make the mob factory spawn. Well, okay, that's a bad example. See, hammer, this stuff. See, it's going to be a lot of using these dies. So, would you shut up? Where are you? Are you back behind my wall? Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's go sleep. So, we're going to set up, because the Woot farms are decent size, like multi-block structures. Here's the cool part. For anybody who doesn't know the mod, basically what it is, it's like a multi-block, almost altar-like structure. And the nice thing about it is it doesn't actually spawn mobs. So what I mean by that, there is no entity. So basically you turn it on and it's doing everything kind of internal. Basically you turn it on and it just gives you loot inside of a chest. Which you could be like, oh, well then it's just a loot producer. Technically yes, but actually it's doing it especially if you are like on a big server, a public server, or it's really cool if you have kind of a lower end computer that can't handle all the mob entities in a lot of other grinders like building up and whatnot, even like dropper ones and stuff like that. This doesn't spawn any entities. Doesn't spawn any mobs. You can actually make a wither one that'll just make withers, but you never see them. You don't have to hear them. You don't have to worry about something exploding and them getting out there because they're not technically there from a game standpoint. So, all right. So let's start off. Let's figure out what we need. Nope, that's not what I want to do. To make this hammer. So we need stick, string, and nether brick. Do we have nether brick? We have plenty of nether rack. All right. So let's do this. Let's get a bunch of these cooking because I know we're going to need a decent amount of this stuff. So, all right, and then also, oh, stop. At Woot, I want to get as much of this, get through this as best we can. But it's a brand new mod. We're going to be taking our time here. So, casting dice. So we're going to need some iron bars, gold. We're going to need obsidian. Now the question is, how much obsidian do I have? I have 8, I have 10. Is there a way to make it easily? I may have to go get some obsidian, which isn't a huge deal because we have like vein miner and whatnot. So let's do this. Let's grab ourselves a bucket of water real quick. And while that nether rack is cooking down to bricks, we'll start getting all the stuff we need. Alright, so I think I was actually having trouble finding lava. I think there's some way down here, and of course I don't have any building blocks, but it's fine. Alright, let's head down here. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some cobble, because I think we're going to have to build up. Alright. Right down there, I believe that whole top part is lava. Which it'll kind of help us, because it'll get rid of all this area so we can do more mining. You can see we've already come up here once. And we'll do the same thing. Alright. So our bucket of water is here. Let's do it like this. Let's Alright. Alright, I don't think our bucket's gonna work very well there. Let's put it like up here. There we go. Alright. So we'll stand here. We'll do this. Still takes forever to break. Alright. Get this over here. I don't think we're going to need an insane amount of this, but a pretty decent amount. Okay, is there lava back here more? Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's do this way. Do I have a magnet on? Okay. Come on, obsidian. There we go. There more back here. And we'll see how much we have after this. Alright, got 22. Pick this up real quick. Put it like here. Jesus Christ, that scared the hell out of me. Oh man, that scared me so bad. Oh, I jumped and looked around the room. Stupid wither cat. Jerk. Alright, that's 35. That's probably more than enough. Let's start heading back. Stupid. Woo! Oh, man. Let me check my inventory. Huh, no poop in here. That's a shocker. Wow, okay. I'm awake now. Alright, now we're moving along. Woot! Yeah, that's what we're working on. Wow, okay. Oh, that was just so loud and right behind me, and I have a cat, but the cat's never, ever, ever, ever in my office, so that really threw me off. Okay. Alright, get your laughing out of the way. I'll wait. You done now? Good. Alright. Let's go and start making some of these parts. Like I said, I know these wood farms take a little bit of time to kind of get constructed and get going, so you have to bear with me. But a handful of you guys seem kind of jazzed to check out the mod. Either you've never seen much about it or very little. So, all right. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's bring back up. Woot. All right. So let's quickly just make our hammer so that we have it. Okay. And I'm also going to do this while we're here. Grab a chest out of here real quick. A couple of them. I know we have a whole system now, but I want to do this just so I can kind of keep all the wood stuff together. Okay, so let's start making some of these dyes. Alright, so first and foremost, I know we're going to need some iron fences. So let's go ahead and grab like a solid stack of those. Alright, so here's this one. We got the first one. I don't want to make doubles of these if I don't have to, so I'm hoping I have all the elements to make all these. Alright, we're 3 for 3. Let's go for 4. Let's go for 4. Okay, 4. We're solid. 4. 5. It's literally the only skull we have. I'm afraid I'm going to regret using it, but alright, let's skip that one for now until we absolutely need it. Alright, let's do that. Let's put this stuff back in there. And that one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we have to make it to make something right now, then we will, but alright, so we basically got those dyes. Now, let's look in here. Oh, it really doesn't save my place. Alright. Let's see. How to crouch. You need basic types of starting, but okay, that's what we're in. Alright, create one of each of the 7 dyes, and they will serve you. Okay. So the factory comes in different tiers. By the way, we're just trying to make tier 1, the basic one, to kind of get going. So craft yourself a layout block and place it 1 block above the ground. It will then show you which blocks go where in the multi-block. All factories require a number of colored structure blocks and capstones for their tier. Right-click the layout block to cycle through the different tiers. Okay, so we need to make a layout block. So let's look that up. Let's see. Layout block. Proxy, model factory layout. I'm assuming it's this one. Alright, so we just need stone and the factory one. Which one was that? Which one did it need? Factory casing. Did we not make that one? What? Oh. Okay. Alright, this is... Alright, let's... Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm a little bit confused here. We're okay, we're okay. Alright. Is that the right layout block? Alright, so the layout block involves a piece of stone and this factory casing, which isn't one of the 7. Okay? So to make these, we need that die plus 4 of these to get 4 of those. To get these, we need to use the hammer, cobble, the plate die, which I think we have, and this under iron. It's what you put under your iron when you go out, so if you fart and lose. So to make under iron, we need pulverized under iron ore, and we make it with this. So let's go ahead and grab our hammer. Let's go ahead and grab our mesh die. Let's go ahead and grab up some of this nether brick and do this. Alright. And then let's go ahead and do we have a regular crafting table? Let's see what we have in here. I just don't want this stuff to fall into the system, so. Alright, let's just pop this guy right here. This is our kind of workshop, so we're fine. And then we needed some cobble, I believe. So, and then I think do we need iron? Probably need iron, because it's under iron. Let's grab this. Alright, so, let's pop back to Woot. Alright, we're trying to make this stuff. So this will give us, wow, it makes us click on it every time. That's not super annoying at all. Can I do it like this? There we go. Alright, so we got 24 of them, so we need to get these guys cooking up real quick. Let's pull that out of there. Let's top this in there. Okay. So there's our under iron. It's just fun to say, really. Under iron. Yeah. That should be like the name of an underwear company for lumberjacks. Like their specific market is lumberjacks. I think that would be probably the best way to go. Alright, so we're trying to make this block, which we need this thing. And we're going to need 4, and then we have the cobble. Okay. Let's just get ourselves the initial 4, and we'll let the rest cook up and see if we can make this layout block so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. So we do this. What am I missing? Oh, the plate die. Okay. Plate die. Give me that. Alright. This, and that gives us 4. I guess that's all we're going to need right now. And then we need stone. Stone. Do I have any stone? I do. Okay. Alright. let's see if we can make this layout block. What am I missing? No. Didn't make this. What am I missing? Oh, well. Which die did I need? Alright, I'm super confused myself. Back up, Modi. I need that die. You know what? We should probably just keep these things on us right now while we're making everything. Just trying to be organized. That'll teach me. Alright, so there's 4 of those. Give me this stuff back. And then we're just going to make 1 of these. Alright. Give me all this stuff back. Alright, so let's go set this guy down and mob factory layout. And I think they said we had to put it 1 block above the ground. I guess we could put it on ground level and then dig down, because I think the power input and chests and stuff are underneath it. And I really don't want this thing floating, so we'll probably dig it underneath it. Alright, animals. Alright, so let's just kind of put it centered here. Alright, so there you can kind of see, I believe this is the basic tier 1. So you can see we need the black ones and the red ones. We're going to need, and it doesn't tell you what they are. So you just got to use your eyes. But it looks like it's only using 2 different colored ones. You see how there's a black and then a red. There's other colors of those. And then 2 of those guys. So it needs, let's see, 2 of these capstones. Okay. And then it's going to need, I'm assuming the mob factory, which is that. And then it's going to need 1 of mob controllers, which is that. And that's about it. And then these ones, I think you dye them or something weird like that. Connect to bottom of extended. No, that's not it. Oh, yeah, here they are. So you can see there's the black one, which is just basically more of these casing things we just made, and a bone kind of gives you like the death one or whatever it is. And then red is zombie flesh. Then we get into, this is kind of like some higher tier stuff here. You need blaze rods, ender pearls, and then you need this nether star shard, which you would need. So basically what it comes down to is this factory block white that you would use. That's for like making a wither one, a wither Woot farm thing. So you actually have to kill a wither legit to get a wither star or nether star to then be able to make it, to make those blocks. So so yeah, you can't just like build the thing and then just get free nether stars. You actually at least have to attack it. So, all right, well, we made some progress. We're going to get into the construction of our tier 1 Woot farm. And by the way, you can have multiples of these, or you can just upgrade the one that you've been working on. It's your call. Like I said, I really just want to kind of get a first run going. I want to see how our very tiny amount of power holds up, which I don't think it's going to do well. We're probably going to have to up our game on that. And actually, before we well, we can look at next episode. Anyways, and yeah, so we're just kind of in our testing phase of this Woot farm thing, but I'm hoping it'll work for us. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. If you want to get some cool squad gear, go check out my Spreadshirt shop down below. If you want to come hang out with myself, the rest of the squad, and all our awesome Patreons over on our Squad Pack Mod Pack 3 server and on our private Patreon Discord, all you got to do is become a Patreon at that level. Go check out the Patreon link down below to get all the info on that. And finally, if you want to get your very own Minecraft server, the only place to go is AMD Game. Use the link down below so you know you're coming from the squad. Use a coupon code to save yourself some money. And until the next episode, where we woot it up just a little bit more, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.